We are all pretty sad that Attack on Titan is ending soon, but don't worry, we got you covered. Because in today's video, we'll be covering top 12 animes similar to Attack on Titan. Number 12. Black Bullet. Black Bullet shares more than just a post-apocalyptic setting with Attack on Titan. It also has characters that feel like they will never escape their circumstances, as well as many similar plot devices and themes. This anime is about a post-apocalyptic Japan, where most of the humans have been infected with the 𝗕𝐲𝐵 virus and turned into monsters. What is left of mankind now lives within the monolith walls. Sounds familiar, right? To combat this threat, people are trained to become weapons, known as promoters or civil officers. These promoters work in teams with the initiators, young girls with superhuman abilities. Black Bullet revolves around the team of Enju, an initiator, and Rentaro, a promoter, as they go on missions to fight the growing threat of 𝗕𝐲𝐵 in their hometown of Tokyo. Number 11. Fate Apocrypha. Fate Apocrypha is a unique take on the Fate series. Instead of the usual battle royale among 7 mages, it features 2 teams of 7 masters and their servants, fighting against each other in order to obtain something called the Holy Grail. The only problem? None of them know what exactly it does. Just like in Attack on Titan, these characters are not your typical heroes either, which makes things all that more compelling, as you watch them fight to try and achieve their goals. There are many mysteries within both anime shows that keep the viewers interested until the very end. Number 10. Claymore.
You unwittingly led me right to your own death.
Claymore is set in the world where the shape-shifting demons, known as Yoma, eat humans. One of these monsters arrives in Rocky's village and kills his family. But before it can kill Rocky, a Claymore, Claire, appears and saves him. The Claymores are half-human, half-Yoma hybrid warriors, with the express purpose of exterminating these monsters. The story then follows Rocky and Claire as they travel from town to town, defeating Yomas along the way. Both Claymore and Attack on Titan are very similar. Both are set in medieval times, where humans are fighting against man-eating monsters. Also, both are quite violent and make use of swords in combat. If you are a fan of AOT, this is surely the anime for you. Number 9. Blue Exorcist.
You are not a human being, Rin. You are the son of a demon born by a human.
Blue Exorcist follows Rin Okumura, who appears to be an ordinary teenager, but his world is turned upside down when he finds out that he is the son of an actual Satan. Not wanting to join his father, he starts his training in order to become an exorcist. The similarities between Attack on Titan and Blue Exorcist can be found literally everywhere. We will only mention a few to avoid spoilers. Both protagonists are 15-year-old boys. Both of them discover that they have similar powers to the enemy they are fighting, and their enemies have been a threat to humanity since forever. Both characters, Eren and Rin, also have the same voice actor in the English version. We can all agree that nothing can beat Attack on Titan, but you should give Blue Exorcist a try. It may surprise you. Number 8. Elfin Lead. Okay, I will be honest with you guys. Elfin Lead doesn't really have that much in common with Attack on Titan, but it's an exceptional anime, and we are sure that a lot of AOT fans will find it entertaining. Lucy is a special breed of human, referred to as Diclonius, born with a short pair of horns and invisible telekinetic hands. She was severely abused by human beings, and subsequently wants to murder them all as revenge. Elfin Lead involves some heavy themes, like revenge, jealousy, regret, and the value of humanity. This anime is certainly not everyone's cup of tea, but if you've liked what you've heard so far, definitely go and check it out. Number 7. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. In order for something to be obtained, something of equal value must be lost. This is the main rule of alchemy in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This anime is about 2 brothers, Edward and Al, who are talented state alchemists that have lost their body parts due to a failed attempt at human transmutation. 3 years of searching later, the brothers seek the Philosopher's Stone, a mythical relic that allows an alchemist to overcome the law of equivalent exchange. Attack on Titan is very similar in terms of how it handles its characters, and both shows are full of death and unexpected plot twists. It is one of the best rated anime shows ever, so what are you waiting for? Go and watch it. Number 6. Seraph of the End.
The only reason I'm here is to get revenge on those blood-sucking freaks.
With the appearance of a mysterious virus that kills everyone above the age of 13, power-hungry vampires emerge in order to subjugate society. Because of that, young children are now at their mercy, with some becoming blood-sucking creatures themselves. Yuichiro is the only one who is able to escape his fate. He later joins the Imperial Demon Army, a military unit tasked with killing all vampires in Japan. Alongside other characters, the group has to figure out how they're going to defeat this new threat. Number 5. God Eater. This anime is about a world where creatures, known as origami, are taking over the planet. On top of that, people also have to worry about getting eaten by them. The only ones who can fight against these monsters are the God Eaters, humans who have been found to be compatible with one of the living origami weapons, made to harm and devour other origami. Attack on Titan and God Eater both show off very similar themes. There's always an impending doom, be it Titans or origami, that makes things all the more suspenseful once you start watching. God Eater is not interesting just because it shares similarities with AOT, but also due to how many characters within the show aren't typical heroes, which brings something fresh to your usual action-packed anime. Number 4. Helsing Ultimate. If you're a fan of Attack on Titan, Helsing Ultimate is one of the animes that you'll definitely enjoy watching. Instead of fighting titans, the heroes within this anime are hunting down different types of creatures, including werewolves and zombies, none of which can be easily defeated. It's about an organization known as Helsing that utilizes its own vampire, Alucard, to fight against other creatures. Alucard is a ruthless and ridiculously strong vampire that fights his own kind, along with everything else who tries to oppose Helsing. Other than monsters trying to destroy humanity, this anime doesn't share that much with Attack on Titan. But still, we urge you to go and watch it. You won't be disappointed. Number 3. Castlevania.
Pack and go, and do not look back.
Castlevania is actually an American anime based on a series of Japanese video games with the same name. The anime features Trevor Belmont as the main protagonist, on a quest to stop the evil Dracula, who seeks to destroy humanity following the execution of his wife Lisa. Castlevania is the first ever video game adaptation to get a very good score and ratings from various critics. It may not sound compelling at first glance, but Castlevania does have some great action scenes, which makes it worth watching. Number 2. Tokyo Ghoul. Ken Kaneki is a boy who goes on a date with Rise, a girl he met in cafe. However, Rise is not exactly who she seems. She is actually a monster that eats people, a ghoul. Kaneki soon becomes a half ghoul, and he is dragged into a conflict with many others like him. He is forced to live in two worlds, one where he is seen as monsters, and another where he is considered human. Attack on Titan has a lot of similar themes when it comes to its characters. Both animes are set in a cruel world, and the main characters are forced to find a way to survive. Number 1. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Out of all the animes on this list, this one is by far the most similar to Attack on Titan. Horrific creatures emerge from a mysterious virus, ripping through the flesh of humans to sate their never-ending appetite. To combat this, people have built fortresses around their cities in order to protect them from these monsters. Wow, that sounds familiar. But on top of that, the anime is actually made by the same studio that made the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan, and we can all agree that Attack on Titan looks amazing. Well, I don't think I need to persuade you anymore. Close this video and go watch Kabaneri right now. But before you leave, hitting a like button would be great, and you can also subscribe for more anime content like this. Okay, you can leave now. Bye.